Ooh, what is good, people? What is good, people? Hope we are all doing well. Hope we're all doing great. Welcome to the Tech and Chill Show, where we will be talking the Pixel 6 Pro as well as the Pixel 6 on what is known as the review week. This week is when that dreaded word embargo lifted, where we could actually drop our reviews. And man, I'd been going back to back to back to back to back with it, back to back to back to back to back with it. So we are gonna have a live discussion to close the week off and just let the world know and kind of just share a bit more of a lengthy talk on just the whole experience with the Pixel 6 series. Now, what I've done is I've got the top-down camera here, so you will be seeing the device. We're going to be doing live stuff with it. One of the topics of controversy is the charger. This bad boy here, this 30 watts official charger. And for funsies, what we're going to do, and I just realized this, right? Sorry. That, as you can see, Pixel 6 is dead. We're going to do live charging. We're going to do live charging because there was a lot of people that just could not believe the charging speeds that it took for the Pixel 6 Pro to go from 0 to 100 with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery versus the Galaxy S21 Ultra, which has the same battery capacity and has 25 watt charging, and they did it in half the time, like literally exactly half the time. So a bit impromptu, but we're going to do a live charging test of this 30 watt charger into the Pixel 6. Now I've got a video already recorded for that, so that will be going live either tomorrow or Tuesday. Man, these devices get smudged up so easily, man. It's crazy. But yes, we've got the top-down cameras, so you're going to be able to see the devices in their full, unadulterated glory. And we are going to discuss the review week with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. So I've got the top-down. And that's going to be for you all. Let's get into the chat. Wow, share this out, man. Share this out. Let's let people know that we are live. Let me just retweet this, and I'm going to jump into the chat and just say hi to everyone. Make sure that everyone's good. We are live, baby. We are live. And for all who are streaming in, big thank you to all for jumping in. For all you that are streaming in, we're pretty much going to do the Pixel 6 Pro versus the Pixel 6 review week, the analysis. We're going to analyze all the videos that pretty much I've posted this week, talk in detail, share your opinions. Most of you should have started receiving your Pixel 6s coming in, whether you went for the Pro or you went for the normal 6, the reasons why you decided to, pick whichever one that you wanted to pick. And then pretty much, man, we are going to go top down and have a nice, healthy discussion about the Pixel 6 Pro as well as the Pixel 6, and really just share our thoughts, right? And just pretty much go with it and see what's up and see what is up. Happy Sunday. Last day of the month. 2 more months left in the year of 2021. Wow. I feel like 2021 has just been speeding by, if I'm going to be honest with you. But before we do go ahead, we really just always want to just get your thoughts on the video. We should be streaming this in 4K UHD. So if you've got the bandwidth, you've got the device, you've got the capacity, make sure you select hard in 1080p, 1440p, all the way up to 2160p 4K UHD for the best viewing experience on the internet when it comes to the live stream for the Tech and Chill Show Unplugged. As well as that, please do let me know that the audio is coming through nice and clear. It should be, but I always want to make sure that things are coming in nice and clear so you have the best audio experience as well. And the audio sound quality is as crisp as it can be. So please drop it in the comment section below. Let me know your feedback for the video as well as the audio. Then we are going to pretty much proceed into going into the week analysis of my thoughts and my just fact finding and my review of the Pixel 6 Pro as well as the Pixel 6. Hope you've all had a great week. Hope you've all had a great week. Let me jump into the chat and let me say hi to everyone. So we've got Pascal. Hope the adaptive battery has done its job. We're going to discuss that. Crispin G, my Seafoam got shipped today, should be here Tuesday. Nice one. So that's Pixel 6 that you've gone for rather than a Pro. Nice. Amazing value for money for what you're getting with the Pixel 6. And then we've got, hi LOT, yes, my Pixel 6 Pro is getting delivered tomorrow. Cannot wait. Congrats, man. You're going to love your Pixel 6 Pro, no doubt. Tectonic, exciting indeed. Sahil says, is FedEx giving anyone a hard time? Man, FedEx is giving all you lot a hard time. Elvadas, yes, I've been seeing your comments in my chat with the charging. It's crazy. Good evening, everyone. So Google support sadly confirmed 2 hours is expected. Thank you. So we'll discuss that. Got my case in yesterday, and Cyrus and my Pixel Bus shipped today. I've still yet to see when the shipping date is for the Pixel 6 Pro. High in demand, man. That's a good sign. Amir, and it says, looking forward to this. Big respect, my man. Appreciate it, man. Please talk about the charger and the charging time. We're gonna talk about all the videos that I've done this week, including that, man. I'm pretty much one of the only people that's actually done it. So yeah. Are there screen protectors for the Pro? Not that I know of, and that's the curse of a curved display. I'm surprised how well Tensor has matched up to the Snapdragon 888. Yeah, it's good, especially in terms of graphics. I would not suggest a screen protector. Yeah, that's just the problem with curved displays. Mega Flacker, Falga, so Mega Falga. So if I butcher your names, yo man, what's good? Yo, loving the Pixel 6 Pro. Battery life has been great. Yeah, battery life has been great for me on both Pixels, for real. I'm surprised Google lied to us about the charging speed. I don't think Google even stated charging speed and charging time. They just put the power output, but they never stated anything about the times at all. So I don't think they lied. It's different if they put a statement out saying that this is how quickly it charges, and it didn't. They never put any statements out there. This is not me defending Google. I'm going to give my full thoughts on it. But yeah. I'm still gutted the Pixel 6 Pro order got cancelled for no reason and support were useless. Now ordered the standard Pixel from someone else. Oh, interesting. Christian Martinez. I got my Pixel 6 on Friday, coming from a Note 9. Okay, interesting. Surprised how smooth the performance is. Yep. Drew Lips, what's good? Hey, yo, what's good? How are you? Thank you for joining. And boom. Okay, let me skip everything back because we have a super chat here from Joe D. Wilkins. And again, Joe D. Wilkins, thank you for your support. Thank you for joining this live stream here. And it says, what's the charging rate of the Spigen 30-watt USB PD charger since it's not doing PPS charging for the Pixel 6 Pro? Want to make sure it's not terribly slow charging my phone. Been enjoying your content. I appreciate it. Again, I'm going to reach out to Spigen to see if they want to sponsor a charging test video. It's something I've done on the channel before. And I'll find out. So far, all I can say is that to guarantee that you're getting the correct charging speeds as rated, I don't know how much the Spigen one is. We can look into it, but it is the 30-watt USB-C charger from Google themselves, which I ordered, and I will be testing the Pixel Stand Generation 2 when that comes in as well. So yeah, that's the only thing I could really give you, but I'm not sure if it doesn't support the PPS standard, then you probably won't be getting the rated 1% to 50% charge in 30 minutes. But again, thank you for the super chat. You are amazing for that, and I really, really appreciate it. Let's go back. It says, on track, literally the worst delay twice. My case comes tomorrow, and that's Mateo, and it says my Pixel 6 will be here on Tuesday. Again, this is also a Q&A opportunity for you. Share this out. Let's get people on, and let's talk all things Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. I did 5 videos this week on a Pixel 6 and a Pixel 6 Pro. We're going to do the review analysis and pretty much just share kind of like a more lengthy talk with you all in terms of what has been happening in this week with the review week since Monday, which we've been popping off and really, really getting into the nits and grits and things. And there's even more coming. There's even more coming. Had my Pixel 6 Pro for 3 days. Loving it so far. No issues. Yeah. It's a great phone. It's a great phone. It's pronounced very Britishly. Flug. Okay, sure, no problem. Still torn if I prefer the regular Pixel 6 or for me it's the Pixel 6 Pro all the way. Wireless charging. I will test wireless charging when the Gen 2 Pixel stand is available on sale. I will order that myself, and I'll test wireless charging. It's up to 23 watts on the Pixel 6 Pro, and then it's 21 watts on the Pixel 6. I'll test that myself. It said I'm gifting a Pixel 6 to my girl that has an S8. That's a massive upgrade. Should I set it up through Google account or let her use the data cord transfer? She's out of the country and wondering if Google will limit her apps for there. Just use the cable cord. It's quicker if you can. Salad Master. I noticed the auto brightness will constantly fluctuate slightly on the Pixel 6 Pro during certain scenarios. Slightly annoying. Never had a problem on any of the Samsung phones. I never really use auto brightness in any phone. I just manually manage that personally. So maybe I'm not the best to give you an opinion on if I've had that problem. I'll try it and see. Is the Pixel 6 slippery in hand? Hell yes. I said this in my impressions video the week before. These non-matte finish phones are just slippery ASF, and I'm not a fan of the non-matte finishes. Too glossy. You need a case on it, 100%. My case comes tomorrow. Yeah. Were there any software updates specifically towards the video quality at night? No, I have not. And I'll show you. We'll check for a live software update and nothing there. Mr. Mega, £5 super chat. So you are a fellow Blighty man myself. Okay, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. It says, greetings from Brighton. Loving the videos. How well does the Pixel 6 hold up against the Pixel 6 Pro performance-wise? Performance-wise, is the same. I'll be honest with you, it's the same. Same Tensor chip, same LPDDR5 memory. Yes, the quantity is more. You get 12 instead of 8 gigs of RAM on a Pixel 6 Pro. If you're purely looking at performance, you are not getting a cut down experience. It is the same if you're talking about performance. And again, man, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for, supporting directly. Means a lot. And thank you for being on the stream. We're going to get into it. I just want to make sure I've answered everyone's questions and really get into the nits and grits of things, man. Okay, so no software updates. Pixel 6 Pro is not premium. It is premium. Pixel 6 Pro is premium. With the battery life for you, are you running 5G? Yes, I am. I am running 5G. Just disconnect it from the Wi-Fi just to show you all that I am. You should be able to see it, but there is 5G. I am running 5G. I do get 5G coverage. I am in the nation capital, London, UK. So I do get 5G and I am running 5G. Hopefully that helps. Again, let me know if you're enjoying having a top-down camera so you can get like a proper view perspective. Trying to put a lot of effort in. I'm going to try and add one more camera for a different perspective as well from the shoulder, just so that you're getting that angle as well. We're up in the levels. We're up in the levels, man. And again, another £5 super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. You are top bloke. Keep up the good work. And without you all watching, genuinely engaging, you are the ones that give me the motivation to always bring enthusiasm to tech for you. That's my motto, man. My thing is bringing enthusiasm to tech. And anytime I see new people come, anytime I see your continuous support, your feedback, and all the things that you want that I can pretty much do within my power, man, that motivates me so much, man. And I always want to make sure that I'm bringing the best quality content visually, audio, as well as just the actual content itself. And having opportunities, at my stage to be getting, such a great opportunity with Team Pixel for them sending me these devices, I want to make sure that I'm putting in the work. I'm really, really grateful for it, man. So, all of you engaging and watching it, man, that's what it's about. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you for donating directly, and thank you for sticking around, man. I really, really appreciate it. Thoughts on the video quality of the regular Pixel 6 video during WhatsApp and duo calls. Love the phone, but the video quality is grainy. Hopefully a software updates improves it. Have not done any such things with it, if I'm going to be honest with you, but I'll check and see and get back to you. How do you activate eraser on the Pixel 6 Pro? I'll show you. We'll do it live. Bad news, Gary Brown. Hey, Ben, got my Pixel 6 cases, Buds 8, and it's in the setting up process. Loving it so far. I'm glad, man. Well done. Got a nice little package right there. Nicholas, it says Pixel 6 versus Pixel 6 Pro. Why? I was fortunate enough to get both on launch day. Pixel 6 Pro is great, but the 6 form factor is making it hard to choose. Nah, Pixel 6 Pro all the way for me. I think Pixel 6 Pro all the way for me personally. That's just me. And say, hey, will the Pixel 6 Pro be available in store at Best Buy? I'm not in America. I'm based in the UK, so I couldn't tell you. Yes, boss, Mr. I'm not a Pixel channel. Yes, Damien. Hey, it's the last week of review week, right? I've done 5 videos, so we got to finish it off. We've got to do things properly. We've got to discuss the videos that I put out and really get into the nits and grits and things, right? So we got to do that. We have to. You'll see how these phones will just slide down automatically by themselves. Shout out to Mr. Damien Wild, Mr. 9 to 5 Google himself. Go subscribe to his channel and go subscribe to 9 to 5 Google. Your home for all things Pixel, Android, and Google related, man. You ain't gonna get any more in-depth, especially when it comes to software with Android, man. That's the home of it, man. Don't know how he does it, but he's the best. He's the GOAT at that. Crispin, is it okay to use the Pixel 6 Go 45 watt charger on the Pixel 6 if it supports PPS? Yes. If it doesn't, no. About charging speed, X level cases are great for looking a little matte. Yep. Oh, we're close to 100 concurrent viewers, people. Get it shared. Let's join. How's the curved screen on the Pro? It's great. It's absolutely great. In your opinion, do you think it's worth the extra $300? Yes, it is. Why it is, and me and Damien talked about this on our live stream before, and I will discuss it in full details, but it is worth the extra $300 because the high resolution display, the 120 hertz, even though you won't be able to tell the difference, but the 120 hertz is nice. For me, the high resolution display, the display looks slightly brighter. The key thing for me is the better overall video performance and the optical zoom. I'm a big user of the optical zoom. So optical zoom, boom. Just those things as a collective, the slightly bigger battery. For me, those extra things all add up together with obviously the improved selfie being 11.1 megapixels, the wider field of view that it gives you as an option at 94 degrees, having the ability to shoot 4K UHD on the selfie camera as well. True Tone seems to work a little bit better because it's a newer sensor that they're working with the, collectively, man, for me, it's the Pixel 6 Pro. Like, there's no two ways about it. That's for me personally. Is there a difference in size between the Pro and 6? Well, let's see. You can make the judge yourself. Right? 6.7 inches, 6.4 inches, and you'd be very surprised. The frame and the feel of these devices are not that much different. 207 grams, 210 grams. They both feel well balanced. Same design identity with the camera visor, camera bar. Now this is off. We're going to do a live charging test. I've got a charging test video coming up We'll do a live charging test to see if we get the claimed 1% to 30% charge for the initial. Mhm, mhm, mhm. I do like the overhead. Hey man, make an effort. We're gonna get one or two more cameras, probably two more cameras, one from my right, one from my left. So you've got facing me, top down, and then over shoulders. And we just want to make this a completely immersive and dynamic live stream experience. And we are streaming in 4K. And again, let me know if the audio is sounding good. So Steve Boxelin, sup, verified channel. Probably have over 100,000 subscribers. Is it worth upgrading from the Galaxy 8, the Samsung A20 to the Pixel 6? Hell yes. A20 to the Pixel 6 Pro. Definitely. Oh my goodness. This is Christian. Yeah, I understand that I've preferred 120 hertz, but due to the money saving, unless you opted for 90 hertz. Christian King, I'm concerned about not having a screen protector for the Pixel 6 Pro. I've ordered just get a good case. Man, you're going to struggle with finding screen protectors for curved displays unless you go Whitestone Dome, but I don't know if Whitestone Dome have yet to announce their Pixel 6 Pro screen protectors. Once they do, I'll reach out to them, I'll get in, and I'll get it done for you all. I still haven't received the day one update. Anyone else waiting? I'm hoping it improves Fingerprint Scanner. No one's received that update, people. You just gotta have to wait. What's your opinion on the official Pixel 6 cases? I think they are the best cases to get because they just showcase the design identity of the devices, and I'm a big fan of that. The reason why is I'm gonna go top down again. Obviously, as you know, I did the Caseology case videos on it for the Vault, and you know, they're good cases. You need cases for these glossy finish phones, but I don't like them because they're not that they're bad cases. It's just they just hide the design identity, man. I think the design identity is just what makes these pixels stand out so much, and just not having them kind of sucks. So it's just on pre-order. I'm probably going to get the official ones, or a clear hard case with a matte finish that makes it grippable, that shows, because I think the lighter colors, are really, really nice this year. I think the lighter colors are really, really nice this year. And I just think the lighter colors are really nice this year, if I'm going to be honest with you. So that's just me personally. I think the actual official cases do look quite good. Man, let's go through the chat. Still going through. In your opinion, do you think it's... Well, yeah, no, I already said that. Turn off the light and cover your head with the Pixel 6 turned off, and click the power button several times, and you see a colored pixel appear on the display despite the phone being off. I don't know. Fox Tech, what's good, Gary? What's good? Thank you for joining. Your Fox Tech in the house. Which Pixel is better for battery? They're the same. I think they're near enough the same. Maybe the Pixel 6 Pro will be slightly better because of the LTPO display and how it can adapt. Well, mind you, I'm living life on the edge. I've literally forced 120 hertz all the time. You don't need to. It adapts refresh well. I'm just living life on the edge, and I just like the idea that you can just force it 120 hertz all the time. Which Pixel is better for battery? No, I said that already. Damien, it says, I have been using iPhones for years and I'm a bit tired of iOS. Yeah, fair enough. Because the system looks all the same, I've moved to the Pixel, but I'm a bit scared now. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. Honestly, you'll be fine. Gupta says, hey everyone, I'm considering to buy a new phone. Should I buy the iPhone 13, S21 Ultra, OnePlus 9 Pro, or the Pixel 6? It just depends what your budget is and what you value. That's it. What's your need? What's your need? What's your use case? How is the video better on the Pro? Do they need some module for the main camera, which is used for... I mean, it's the same main camera, same ultra wide. It's just a selfie video. And obviously having a proper optical zoom helps with the video overall performance on the Pixel 6 Pro. And Fox says, even after our factory reset, I've still got a few issues. Only major one is the fingerprint scanner. Honestly, I hope they improve it, but I'm sure we'll see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And we'll analyze the videos that I went through and pretty much discuss that once I get through all the messages and whatnot. Sounds and looks great, mate. Yes, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My first 3 charges were 2 hours and 1 minute. Exactly what I got. Max 17 watts, but the temperature is only 30. Today, Pixel 6 Pro, and use the official charger. Tomorrow, I'll try the Anker PPS. Yeah, I'll reach out to them and see. Some people are saying it's overheating. Did it happen to you? Nah, no overheating issues. And also, the battery is not good. It's not good in your opinion. Do you think? No, the battery life is great. I never said anything about the battery life not being good. The battery life has been fantastic for me. The charging speeds, that's a different story. The Volt makes the Pixel 6 even more like a brick. It doesn't. It's just, it to me, it just hides the design identity. I think with the lighter colors, you know, and the design identity just being so unique and a spiritual successor to the Nexus 6P, if you can get a lighter matte finish case that shows off the looks of the phone, yeah, I think do that. I think get the sort of sunny, coral, as well as the sea foam. Those colors, man, they're the ones. I have both the Spigen Liquid Armor and D-Brand Grip, and they have both been excellent. Awesome. I did receive a day one update. Spigen Ultra Hybrid Clear Case is the best for protection and showing off the look of the phone. Yeah, cool. Using the A7C on the stream. Oh, yes. Arthur, this is the top down for the A7C. That's the A7C right there, man. You got the Tamron 28 to 75. So yes, the A7C is a keeper, man. I'm enjoying it. Still waiting for the A7 IV, but that's probably going to be, you know, Christmas if I'm lucky, end of December or mid-January. But yeah, A7C is serving well. A7C is serving well, my friend. Appreciate the hookup. Audio sounding excellent, by the way. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And we are also streaming live in 4K UHD. So if you want the best visual experience, make sure you select higher than 1080p, 1440p, all the way up to 2160p, 4K UHD for the best visual experience on YouTube. And we'll go multi-angle as well. We're going to do a live 1 week analysis of the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. We are almost at 100 concurrent viewers. Share it out, man, because once I get through all the comments, boy, we're going to dive into all the videos that we've done this week. Google offered to replace it, yada yada yada. Confirmed. Yep. Actually, the Pixel 6 battery lasts a little bit longer. How's the curved edge on the Pro? No issues there. I have the Caseology Volt. It's a brick. I'd rather have the protection though. So maybe you showed this already, but I keep hearing that the telephoto lens is capable of macro looking shots. Yeah, it is, but it's still not really macro photography. It's not the same. Yeah, macro like is not the same as actually having autofocus built into the ultra wide and then being able to take macro photography. Much love for Malta. You're the best, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. I'm connecting with so many people worldwide. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming through. And we've hit 100 concurrent viewers. You lot are the goats. You lot are the best. Keep hitting the like button, man. Keep sharing it out. Let's get YouTube to just recommend it out in the algorithm as we did before. Is it QHD or 4K? The screen is QHD. Wow, streaming in 4K? Yes, we are, man. Streaming in 4K. Did the pixels meet your expectations of all the speculations on what Tensor bring to the table? Absolutely. I think overall they smashed it out of the park for the price, and even just for the phone standalone by themselves. They've just been great. I'm an Android guy. I just test iPhones, but I'm an Android guy all the way. I'm being straight. Let me get some water, people. I want to stay hydrated. And what we're going to do is we're going to transition here. Watching from Barcelona. Oh, man. Yes, LeBaron. What's good? So, as we've seen, man, the week has been active, hella active. And we're closing out this week with the 6th activity on the channel. Man, we've been going hard, we've going ham, and we've just been going at it. We have been going at it. We have been going at it for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Things really kicked off with the Pixel 6 Pro versus the Pixel versus the S21 Ultra Ultimate camera comparison. Then me and Damien pretty much that same day did our live stream together, which was obviously great to see. And then we did a follow-up of the Pixel 6 versus the iPhone 13 Ultimate camera comparison. Then I got the official Google Pixel 630 watt charger, the official one. Did an unboxing on that, and then pretty much kind of just to show what you get in a box, how it looks like, the specs of it. Then followed by an ultimate charging test, which is a regular on the channel, a regular staple series on the channel, ultimate charging test. And this was the Pixel 6 Pro versus Galaxy S21 Ultra versus the Honor 50. And then did a Pixel 6 versus the S21 Ultra fingerprint scanner battle, optical versus second generation ultrasonic. And tonight you are all watching with me analyzing the week reviews. So we've been active, man. And as you can see, literally we have been able to get in and get it done. We've got all chapters here. We pretty much kicked things off, showcasing what we did here with, and this one, man, it's a popcorn filler. Been really appreciating the support in this. It's a almost a 30-minute camera comparison, as much video and as much pictures as I could put in there with all the scenarios, all the specs are in there, all chaptered. Get your popcorn, go watch it, man, and just get all the analysis on the video performance as well as the picture performance on there. And we followed up with the same thing with the iPhone 13 versus the Pixel 6, and pretty much went through the motions again, man. Chaptered up all the specs and pretty much just laid it out there. That one's a bit more condensed, 20 minutes, but it's still a mini popcorn filler. So definitely go watch that as well. Then we did the unboxing of the 30 watt charger, pretty much just to showcase that this is the official. This is something I was really looking forward to, because I'm a big fanatic of fast charging. So there's that. And then we did the ultimate charging test, Pixel 6 Pro, S21 Ultra versus the newly announced Honor 50, which comes in at £529 in the UK. And yeah, we just laid down the gauntlet on that, man, and just let them run. And this is where things really got juicy. Things really got juicy. And man, it takes a lot of patience to do these charging tests, but I do them because that matters to me. That matters to me. So I'll put that one out there. And then we did the fingerprint scanner and pretty much showed the difference between the second generation ultrasonic 3D scanner from Qualcomm that is used in the S21 series versus the optical fingerprint scanner that is used in the Pixel 6 Pro, right? So that's been the week on Lover of Tech when it comes to all things Pixel 6 series. We've been putting in the work and it's not going to stop. There's going to be some breaks in between because I've got some sponsored content that I need to put out there. It's been kind of overdue, but yeah, it's been as people like to say, it's been a grind. The grind has been real. You know, the grind has been real. The hustle. Every day I'm hustling. Whew. Let me take it all in. Let me get a bit of water. I'm going to jump back into the comments and we're going to really just, delve into it all. Big bottle. Okay. We're in our element. Let's see who's actually hollered on Twitter. Someone's hollered on Twitter. Cool. Right. What we saying? Where were we at? I do not know if you've answered this question. What would you say is a good phone to upgrade to from this? For example, would you upgrade to a Pixel 6 from a OnePlus 8T? Nah, the OnePlus 8T is less than a year old. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. Generally speaking, I wouldn't say so. Not a OnePlus 8T. Not OnePlus 8T. OnePlus 8T is from last year. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. The OnePlus 8T is all right. Big shout out to Get Barry Johnson. Ben, keep grinding. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming through as always, man. Your direct support with the $10 super chat does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate you all, man. Just the direct support that you lot have been giving me is what motivates me to make sure that I'm putting the best quality out there when it comes to presenting these. And I just don't want to just settle for just an average bog standard live stream. I'm really, really, really pushing it to make sure that it's as dynamic, as interactive. You can really get a sense of what I'm talking about. You can generally see these products that we're talking about live in the flesh in the best quality possible. Like, I strive for this because I want to make sure that this stands out. You do get a dynamic and in an interactive experience when we're talking about these devices, that you can really just see what's happening. So Barry, man, your super chat doesn't go unnoticed. Your support doesn't go unnoticed. Really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Here watching from Barcelona. I appreciate that. LeBaron, thank you for joining through. Mr. Popcorn World himself. Which is a better deal? The better deal is the Pixel 6. I'm still going to get the Pixel 6 Pro. I will pay the extra for the Pixel 6 Pro, me personally. The better deal is the Pixel 6. Pixel 6 this year is the deal of the century for this year when it comes to a smartphone purchase, Android or iOS, period. The selfie camera at nighttime experience was awful to me. Taking around 3-4 seconds to process. You have to stay steady all the time. That's just, you just have to just not use night sight then, or night mode. That's all. John, it says, love the stream. Shout out from Jamaica. Nah, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing. Are the Pixel 6 not bright in sunlight? They're bright in sunlight. Didn't have me and Damien shot like the whole day outdoors in broad daylight, and the displays were fine. And in fact, we had to kind of turn down the displays. Hey, that lens alone is nice. Gets that deep depth of field and before the software tricks. Yeah, man, always. When the A7S III, we've got the Sony f1.8 35mm facing, so you get that nice natural background blur with no software effects. And then the F2 at the top, when zoomed in, you get that, compression. So you can see it right there. Make sure that you get focused on the product themselves. Yeah, man, we're trying out here. Man. We're doing all these trickeries to make sure that you lot get the best viewing experience, no doubt. Great to see you smashing the stream, mate. All the way from 5 viewers. Absolutely killing it at the moment, man. Deserved. Appreciate it, Gary, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that big time. Pixel 6 Pro LTPO doesn't work. It does. It does work. The screen doesn't drop below 60 hertz. It does. I've seen it drop as much as 24, 48. Yeah, and I'll demonstrate that in a moment. It does work. I have the Pro, loving it so far. Battery life is awesome. I don't know what people are talking about. Neither do I. Everyone's use case is different, but it's been, compared to the experience I've had with the S21 Ultra this year, battery life has been on point. Is the Pixel 6 Pro now your main daily driver? No. So it's my set. I've got a personal number and I've got a business line. That's now my business line, because my personal number, because I'm the host and the producer for Sam Mobile, I have to keep a Samsung device as my main, because I do a lot of beta software testing. The curse of beta software testing. So yeah, I just got to keep a Samsung phone as the main always, man. Oh, oh, sorry, I switched to the wrong angle. Yeah, no, let's come back. Ah, so I switched to the wrong angle. Um, the Pixel 6, buttons are a little loose. Nah, didn't find them loose. Really, really good, clicky, solid buttons. They're just placed in a way I'm just not used to. They're just flipped around in my head. A lot of people complaining about the battery life. That's them. What sort of improvements and additions are you hoping to see through software updates? It's all the ones that are put out there for the camera. Just try their best to, do 4K 60 all around, allowing you to switch between the front and the back camera when you're recording. Shout out to Mill Hill Park. Yeah, Mill Hill, man. That's where we rock out. I don't understand why Whitestone Dome isn't making a full adhesive screen protector for this new phone. And again, this is just a problem sometimes with curved displays. They've got to really test it to make sure that it comes through properly. Got a Pixel 6. Who's got a Pixel 6 already? Just got mine roasting toasting. Pixel 6 Pro. Pixel 6 delivery time is Americans, the way you lay out your dates is so weird. So 3rd of December 2021. Okay. What do you think about the OnePlus lowering their prices after? Well, they had to. OnePlus looked just silly. OnePlus looks silly now. OnePlus have just been caught. They just look silly now. I'm sorry. Yes, Damien, what's good? Hey, think you need a bigger bottle, mate? Nah, it's as big as I'm getting. I received my Pixel 6 Pro on the 26th. One of the first users in the UK who paid for the phone. Nice. What's your thoughts on the photos getting massive pink hues every time when light sources hit the scene? Do you feel it's acceptable? Not seeing anything like that in my testing. But again, that's just in my testing. Not yet. Ola, what's good? And says, agreed, ban. I simply can't recommend against the Pixel 6. 100%. Night sight is worth the processing time. Yep. This is a big one for Google. And says, I'm going back and forth between waiting for the white Pro or just get the regular green. Get the sort of sunny. Get the sort of sunny. From your experience on Android on a Pixel phone, what are the noticeable experience? For me, it's the adaptive battery. The adaptive battery works magic for me, man. For real. Hey, is the Pixel 6 Pro worth the upgrade from the Pixel 5? I just got it less than a year ago. Yes. In the case of the Pixel, go watch Damien's review and you will understand what I'm talking about. I'm being serious because I didn't get a chance to use it, right? And this is Damien Wild. The reason why I'm saying watch his review of the Pixel 6, Pixel 5. Yeah. This review, and I'm gonna pin it because one, Damien's my guy, and two, he flipping knocks that review out of the park. Right? His Pixel 5 in 2021. Yeah, he knocked it out of the park and it made all the sense. Definitely go watch Damien Wild's Pixel 5 review. And that will answer your question, man, for real. I think I wouldn't do it justice because I didn't get to use the Pixel 5. So, yeah, just putting it out there still. Any chance of a price cut Black Friday? Maybe. Could you demonstrate the screen dropping to 24 hertz? I haven't been able to see it go below. When you're watching videos, I'll show you in a minute. Hey, man, just join. What were you saying about Samsung? I don't know what I was saying about Samsung. Do you think you can get Face Unlock? Yes, that's another update that needs to come. Definitely, convenient Face Unlock needs to come. If you're an iPhone 12 Pro Max user, would you think of switching? Hell yes. I did not enjoy the 12 Pro Max, and I was a 12 Pro Max user. I sold that phone after the year. Oh, dear Lord. That's just me personally. We were hitting 15K during the first Pixel 6 stream. Now you're at 16.5. Keep it up, man. I appreciate that, Alex, man. And it just means a lot. All your support is why we're where we are. So it really, really means the world, man. I'm from NY, so the date is... Okay. You need a PPS power delivery charger to get 30-watt charging. I have a capable charger on my phone. Charge is fine. Yeah, fair play. Security is being sold up big time on Pixel, so I doubt. And we'll see. Have you got the free Bose headphones with them? No, I've got these as review units directly from Google. So yeah, I'm grateful, man. Team Pixel really hooked it up. My Pixel 6 Pro rattles. Is it normal? OIS. It's probably just the OIS. That's probably normal. I'm like the kid in the candy store walking with the Pixel 6 Pro. I'm so excited seeing it. That's good. Oh, does it rattle? Nah, it's just the OIS module. That's normal. T-Mobile is offering $99 for the regular Pixel 6 and $400 for the Pro. Yet I'm still contemplating if I should pay. If you value having an optical sensor, optical zoom, then yeah. Wagwan, bro. Does the Pixel 6 have something similar to the OnePlus gaming mode? It's very useful for blocking notifications. I believe they do, but I'm not much of a mobile gamer, so I'm gonna need a bit of time to just do like a dedicated gaming benchmark video for it and just gaming analysis on that, man. So just bear with me. I don't want to be disingenuous, man. I'm not really much of a mobile gamer, so I'm gonna need time. I don't really do gaming benchmarks and stuff on the channel, so I'm gonna need time with that. So just bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. All right, first one we're gonna do, like as promised, we're gonna go top down. This is the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro, and the Pixel 6. Oh gosh, this thing is a smudge magnet. It's mad. It's mad. You're gonna be seeing me do this all the time, right? This bad boy is off. We're gonna do a live demonstration of a charging test here, right? Just so you guys can see, no cap. This is the official 30-watt charger right here, right? And I wasn't going to do this, but I completely lost track of the fact that I did not charge the Pixel 6, right? Now, I have done a dedicated video of a charging test of this versus the Galaxy S21. I've got an S21 here. 4,000 milliamp, 4,614, 25-watt charging, 30-watt adaptive fast charging. Yeah, so we're going to plug this in. Check the time that you're in. Right now, it's 22 minutes past 11 p.m. in the UK. We are no longer in BST, British summertime. It is GMT now. Clocks have gone back 1 hour. I'm going to plug this in. And there it is right there. We're doing a live charging test, people. So 22 minutes past. And what Google have said is, and the only rating that Google have put out there is that for the Pixel 6 Pro, right, if you're charging from 1%, not zero, if you're charging from 1% to 50%, that should happen if you use the official charger, yeah, in 30 minutes. And the Pixel 6 should be 1% to 30% charge in 30 minutes. That is all that they've put down for the rating. Right? They didn't tell us how they tested it, whether the phones were on, whatnot. I tested it with the phones on, but the screen off in airplane mode. Yeah. So this is how pretty much we've put it. So this is the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. We're going to do a live charging test. We're going to come back in 30 minutes and pretty much see where we're at. And someone do a reminder and just let me know within that 30 minutes, and we'll come back to it and check it. And you can see it for yourself, right? But spoiler warning, the Pixel 6 also charges near enough in the same time to fall. Just giving you a preview of the video that's going to go live on Tuesday. It's already recorded. I just need to do the edit, do the voiceover, and yeah. So we'll discuss that first. We'll go to that video first, right? We'll go to that video first. So when I did the unboxing of this, I was genuinely excited because on paper, it looked like Google have finally, because Samsung supporting 25 watts when it went down from 30, it looks like Google were really coming in. Now, I'll be honest with you, man. I've got the Honor 50 here. And not only does this phone come with a charger in the box, it supports 66-watt charging, and this phone is a beast. Now, bearing in mind, it does have a smaller battery than the rest. It is 4,300 milliamps, but it pretty much did a full charge in like less than 40 minutes, which is insane. My kind of stuff right there. I will not lie to you. I believe it's using a split cell technology in terms of the battery as well. So went for it, went for it, went for it, went for it. Right, and you can see that obviously at the 30-minute mark, it's 47% on the Pixel, 60% on the Galaxy S21 Ultra, and then you've got 92% on the 50, 4,300 milliamps, and then you've got 5,000, 5,003. You have enough the same capacities, and you can really see the discrepancy difference. So as we went through the motion, right now here the Honor already just done. And if you can see that always on display, 67%, 85% charge. And at the 1 hour mark, 80%, 94. And then all you know is boom, literally 1 hour, 6 minutes. 1 hour, 6 minutes. This is 84%. And for most people, 84% might be fine. But at least when you get to 1 hour, you just got to at least put a 90% charge in there. It's got to be 90% after an hour. But 84% might be enough. It'll get you through, but it was 100% charge. But this is when it really, really just started to really trickle charge down, right? You go down to literally 1 hour 15, it's 88%. You go down to 1 hour 30, and it's 94%. Then you go to 1 hour 45 minutes, and it's 97%. And then full charge occurs here. So if you look at here, 2 hours. So here, if you look at it, you see the always on display change, and then it changed out 2 hours, 1 minute, and 50 seconds. And that was with adaptive battery off. So adaptive charging off. So we're looking at near enough double the time. Here's what my explanation and my 2 cents is going to be on this all, right? Google have gone for a very, 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 very aggressive approach when it comes to preserving long-term battery health. That's the approach Google have gone for. Google have gone for a very, very aggressive approach to preserving battery health. They've gone for a very, very aggressive approach for adaptive charging, where they will give you a good burst in 30 minutes. They'll give you a good burst in 30 minutes. They won't really allow you to peak at the 30 watts, and it will just control the temperature all the way by the looks of it, and just trickle charge and make sure that the battery health is preserved. Why? Because they believe most people's charging habits are overnight charges. That's why you've got adaptive batteries. So we're going to go in here. All right, when we go into the settings, right here. Ooh, I like this. I could get used to this. This is quite fun. Let me switch to cam number 2 just so you guys can get like a full view. When we go into battery, yeah, you've got adaptive preferences here. And as you can see, I've turned both off. Okay. And I'm still getting great battery life. When you turn on adaptive battery, your battery life here, for me, this thing is like magic in my personal opinion. But you see, what does it say here? It says, charge steadily overnight to preserve long-term battery life. Uses the alarm to completely charge by wake up. You see, even without this toggled on, Google are going for a very, very aggressive approach to adaptive battery. And it says here, to extend battery life, adaptive battery may reduce performance and background activity, some notification. That's adaptive battery. But here it shows you why adaptive charging really just does what it needs to do in terms of that. So this is Google's approach. They are thinking about long-term battery life, long-term battery health. Do I agree with it? I should say yes, but for my lifestyle, man, I'm just the type of person that never charges their phone overnight. I'm being serious. I'm just not part of it. I value fast charging way too much. I value fast charging way too much. I can't remember the last time I've consciously decided to charge my phone overnight. My lifestyle, even before I started YouTube, was just way too hectic. And I just was not the type of person, and I am not that type of person to charge my phone overnight. You know, I like my phones that can charge from 1% to 100% charge around that 1 hour mark. That's what satisfies. Anything beyond that, especially when you go past an hour 15, an hour and a half, and you're still not at full charge, that's something that just it's a disappointment for my personal use. Me personally, the only saving factor is that I've been having great battery life, but the charging speeds to me, I wouldn't have taken that approach if I'm going to be honest. That's me personally. I would have preferred them to have just used the 30 watts within how the 30 watts allowed, right? And then the adaptive battery toggle then pushes it down to managing it how you want to charge it overnight and using an alarm. But if it's 30 watts, let me just have the 30 watts. That means I should be charging in exactly 1 hour or slightly under an hour. It should be charging at the same rate that I was getting with the Galaxy S21 Plus. So S21 Ultra. My bad. Right? It should be giving me the same 1 hour mark. With that, it's just a better experience for me personally. So I just say this, right? I don't know if any of the other third party manufacturers like Anker, Spigen will have a PPS support, have it cheaper, because this was without the cable in the UK. This is £25, so $25 in the US as well. Unless other third party manufacturers are bringing this out cheaper, I don't know. And then one thing you have to remember is this. Let's go to the Google store. Sorry, bear with me. Let's go to the Google store. When you go to the Pixel Generation Stand 2, right, it's coming soon, £69. I low key start thinking that this is better value. Here's why, right? You actually get the complete set in the box. If you look at what comes in the box, right, it says what's in the box. You get a Pixel Stand Generation 2, you get a 1.5 meter USB-C to C cable, you get the 30-watt charger in there as well, right? And you get a quick start guide. So if you bundle it in, I think it's better value to just get the Pixel Stand 2. You get wireless charging as well. I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna charge how the wireless charging speeds really work, right? So charging up to 23 watts with compatible Pixel devices. Normal Qi wireless standard, it does give you 15 watts. So if you've got a normal Qi wireless standard phone and it supports 15 watts, you'll get that. With the Pixels, you get 21 and 23. Um, you know, and that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. So that threw me. That did it did spin me a bit. It did spin me a bit. I can't lie. The charging experience with the Pixel 6 Pro and the Pixel 6, which that video is coming up this week, it left me wanting. I can't try and sugarcoat it. Do I understand why they did that? Absolutely. Do I agree with it for my use case? No. Do I agree with it for the masses? Yes. Because this is meant to be a phone that you're meant to have for 5 years based on the security updates that they're going to support with it, right? You look after the device. Naturally, they want to make sure that they control the whole battery health long term without you having to worry about it. That's why the adaptive preferences are there. And I get that. But I just think that the adaptive battery and the adaptive charging should be that toggle you put on for it to then charge the way it did to 2 hours. But if it's off, give me the full 30 watts. I'm just putting out there. Give me the full 30 watts. Let me charge it within 1 hour, and we're good to go. So that was my experience with um the official charging test video. Because at the end of the day, you know, specs say one thing, but how a company implements it is a different story altogether. I hope you all appreciated it. I think if you do have an 18-watt charger, there's no need to necessarily go out and buy this one. If you don't have a Google Pixel charger at all, then I think the official one is the way to go by the looks of it. Until others are until others are tested, which I will test. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's go into this because we're discussing about obviously the LTPO display, right? Let's go full top down. Let's go full top down and demonstrate this. Now I forced 120 hertz all the time. And what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna brighten up the display a little bit. We're gonna go to as a system, dev options. Hopefully you all should see it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Stay awake. No. Trying to see where it is. Okay, we're gonna show frame rate. We're gonna drop it. You see now when you force it, it's gonna say 120 hertz all the time. Hopefully you can see it, right? When you force it, it will say, and again, we are keeping an eye on the charging speed on here. We're doing it with the screen off. It's at 22% now. It's been about what 15 minutes. But we're gonna focus on this one right now. So in the developer options, you can enable to show the refresh rate, right? It shows you the refresh rate. And I've tested and I've seen it go down as much as like 48 to 24 hertz. What we're gonna do, we're gonna force it to not be on 120 hertz all the time and not be a crazy madman like myself. Let me keep the chat on the left. Let me know if you're all seeing this. Well, do you see how it adapts? It drops down to 60, touch it, 120. You go to a video now, so we don't get any copyright hoo-ha. Let's go to the impressions video. Go full screen. I've seen it drop down to 48. I don't know if it's going to do that, but I've seen it drop down to 48 hertz. But for me, the LTPO display, it worked. It did drop down to 48 hertz. I don't know if it stopped doing that now. Doesn't seem to be dropping down. Maybe you're right, but I have seen it drop it down to like 48 hertz and 24 hertz when I was first checking it. So I just assumed it was working. Seemed to have been working fine. Maybe they do need to fix that. Who knows? Interesting. Still says 60. Jumped up to 120, dropped down to 60. Interesting. Interesting. 120. Doesn't seem to be doing it. That's a very, very interesting take. I've seen it drop down to like 48 hertz. Let's see if it drops down to 48 hertz. At least I've seen it drop down to 48 hertz before. Interesting. 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 It's a very interesting one. Nah, seems to be stuck. Might have a point right there. Might have a point. When I did test it, it did go down to 48 hertz and 24 hertz. Don't know if it stopped doing that, but it's a strange one. It's a strange one. That might be a contributing factor to some people's battery life experience. It might be. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna force 120 hertz all the time because I like living life on the edge. Life in a fast lane. Again, you get to see these live demonstrations here, man. This is what sets these live streams apart for you all. Where are we in terms of the charging speeds? We're on 29% on the Pixel 6. And it doesn't feel hot at all. I don't have a heat gun. I've ordered one that I'm going to use for the gaming benchmarks for Tensor to see if they've got good passive and active cooling. That's well, passive cooling. It's not active cooling. There's no blower fans in there. But yes, those were my thoughts on the charging experience. And for me, I'd say enable adaptive battery. The battery life you're going to be getting on it it's been great for me. So yeah, definitely toggle the adaptive battery on in my personal opinion. I think it works great. They've just gone for a very, very adaptively managed approach. Let's go into battery life. Battery usage. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, everyone's usage is different, man. But for me, battery life has been great for me. Battery life has been great. I've full confidence in the battery when it comes to this. Just for my day to day and how I charge my phone, I don't have full confidence in the charging speeds. That's just me personally. Yeah. Let's go back into the chat. We'll keep an eye on the charging speeds. So we started at 11:22. So at 11:52, it's already done 30% charge. So that means that this should really be giving you the same 1% to 50% charge in 30 minutes, like the Pixel 6 Pro, not 1% to 30, like what Google said. So yeah, I've already tested it, so I know. The video will be coming out against the S21, and I've pretty much already, put it out there in that sense. So yeah. All right, let's go into the chat. Wow, there's just a lot. Curve screen no go, fair play. Still haven't received my Pixel 6e foam green, even though pre-ordered and I could have gotten the black already. Pro was too big for me, plus not a fan of the curved display, fair play. My guy at T-Mobile said the Pixel Foil 5G gets me to Pixel 6 Pro for only down payment, upgrade fee, no tax. Yeah, fair play. Also, what's up with the slow charging? People are getting like 17 watts max on the official charger. It is what it is, man. You're not getting the whole 30 watts experience. It's a very, 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 very aggressively adaptive charging rate because they're preserving battery health and battery life by the looks of it. Yeah, long term, that's the approach that they've grown. And I guess that works for the masses. But if you're a specific person like myself that values fast charging, you might be a bit disappointed. Get a matte skin. Not really a fan of skins. Just get a matte case, see through. What kind of plug is that? UK? Yep. Here in America. Yep. What's your main phone? My main phone has just been a Galaxy S21 Ultra since pretty much April. And again, I am the host for Sam Mobile, so I kind of have to have a Samsung phone as my main phone throughout because I do a lot of beta software testing. Hope there's a software update that gives the user ability to fast charge to 30 watts for about 1% to 8% and taper off at 20. I doubt they will do that. I'll just let you guys know there's only so much software updates will save and they would want to do, and I doubt they would. I think they've chosen this. Both of them charge to 100% in pretty much 2 hours and 1 minute. I think they're gonna stick to that and just hope that it stays that way. It's adaptive charging, adaptive battery, and just help with the battery health. Do I 100% agree with it? Not for my personal use. And does it work for the masses? It does, because most people charge their phone at night and they're going to have good battery health for a long time. So I respect it and I do understand it. I'll never charge 100%, more like 80. If that's the case, then in 1 hour you have 84% charge on the Pixel 6 Pro. Unplugged, my 5-year uses 20% of battery life and 6.5 when I was sleeping. Interesting. And the 12 settings are a bit cumbersome with the large square tiles. I don't, do you know the biggest annoyance for me with Android 12 that I don't like is this flipping internet toggle. I just, why? Can we just have them as separate buttons, please? Separate toggles. I don't like these two together. I mostly toggle Wi-Fi off. I don't, we just need a separate one. That's just me personally. My Pixel 6 XL battery ballooned when using wireless charging. Will you show 24 hertz? Try to. Yeah, we did that already. Doesn't wireless charging make the phone hotter? We'll see. We'll just have to test it. Rather than assume, we just have to test it. Pixel sound should be at least £20 cheaper. The fact that they're giving you the plug and stuff in there, maybe that's why it costs that much. My gaming laptop used to only have the adaptive charging, but then a few months later added rapid charge mode. Don't see why Google wouldn't do this. Same, but I'm just saying I just don't think they will. And I'll rather be proven wrong, because if I'm proven wrong, best believe I'll be the first person to test it. I'll be the first person to test it. But I'm just holding expectations. I don't think they will. You need a PD 3.0 with PPS protocol charger. Yes, indeed. And the only one to kind of guarantee you that is the official 30-watt charger from. I know Spigen has one. I know apparently Anker has one, but it needs to be confirmed that it's programmed with the PPS standard for the Pixel devices for you to get the rated charging speeds. Tapping at the back of the Pixel 6 to take screenshots is very useful. Haven't activated that. I've seen it, but I haven't activated it. What kind of screen on time are you getting? I get about 4.5, 5, but screen on time is not indicative of my actual battery life usage. I just screen on time as a metric is just such an annoying metric to deal with. Don't like dealing with screen on time. I just like dealing with the actual battery life I'm getting when I'm using it, which has been great. We're just putting on probably normal charge as we sleep and enjoy your take though. Yeah, I mean, I think most people forget, like, just know your situation. I'm speaking for myself. Most people, how the Pixel charges is actually the best way for them to ensure that they have a healthy looking phone and operating phone for a long time. So it's okay. I'm just a very different breed of person that has a very hectic lifestyle even before YouTube. Now that I've do YouTube, I've got way too many devices, not enough plug outlets, and I'm always just not charging my phone overnight. So I always need fast charging to kind of, when I wake up and I know the phone's on like 10%, boom, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I'm nearing a full charge. That's just my lifestyle. Have you tried a fingerprint scanner with the screen protector? Not yet. Where can I get your wallpaper? It's just a default Google wallpaper. It's just a default Google wallpaper. As you can see, it's just the default Google. It's just literally it's the default wallpapers that's already in here. The curator culture. You've got the cityscapes one. Yeah, it's just the default one. It wasn't anything. It wasn't anything special. It's just the default one. It's just more like to showcase the display, really. So it's just the default one. How's the quality on social media like Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'll do a proper test on it. Okay, LOT, great show, man. Look forward to future streams. The World Series is here in the US. It's about to go on the way. Let's do or die for the Houston. Okay, no problem, man. Enjoy baseball, man. Have a good night. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. We've gone over 1 hour, so it's 1 hour 20 minutes. You probably got me for another 40 minutes. We'll do 2 hours, and yeah, man, we'll just sack it. Do you have any recommendations for wireless chargers? Should I just grab a couple of random Anchor ones off Amazon? Yeah, I think it's just basically I think those ones will just give you the 15 watts. Again, I'm not. See, I'll be very honest. I'm not a mobile gamer, and I'm not a wireless charging user. All right, I'm going out my way to get the wireless charger, the Pixel Stand Generation 2, like I showed, because yeah, I am intrigued to see how the charging speeds are. And like I said, if you are planning to buy the official charger, most wireless chargers don't give you a plug included. But at least with the Pixel Stand Generation 2, you get the stand, the cable, and you get the 30-watt charger with PPS. You see, so there's value in that sense. So I'm gonna get it and test it in that retrospect. But I'm not a wireless charging person, people. I don't want to come across disingenuous. I'm not a mobile gamer. I'm not a wireless charging person either. Tay Money. I came to see the review and everything. I just came on the live stream. Thank you. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you. Found a Pixel 6 Pro battery life to be better than the iPhone 13 Pro while me and my friend were playing games for 40 minutes. Interesting. That's a very, very interesting take. I'll be honest, the 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max, especially when it comes to battery life, yeah, they're kind of go. It's still they're really, really strong this year. Really strong this year. Apple really, really optimized this year. And yeah, with the big batteries that's in there, bam. Man, what a wild month it's been, people. You guys have literally just made this the best month. Are you getting lens flaring? I've got the Pixel 6 Pro and I've seen lots of flaring. Not in my situation, but again, that's not to discredit anyone else's. If you are getting lens flaring, I probably do. I'd most likely believe you because, you're either dealing with different cityscapes. I mean, this time of year, man, my camera comparisons weren't really being done with great sun. It's just how UK is. And now that the clocks have gone back 1 hour, it starts to get dark at 5 p.m., 4:30, 4 p.m., and it's pitch black. We don't really get that much daylight. And when it's during the day, it's just literally gloomy, cloudy, not much sun this time of the year. So it's really, really hard to kind of depict and give those, camera comparisons with minimal daylight. Ah. So yes, we'll go back to the content that was created. And yeah, this is also on the live stream. And I mean, those were pretty much my thoughts on the Pixel 6 Pro, and obviously did that charging test with the Pixel 6 Pro, S21 Ultra, and also the Honor 50. Honor 50 comes with 66-watt charging in the box, 25-watt charging not in the box, 30-watt charging not in the box for the Pixel 6 Pro. Um, you know, I just did my fact find and I put it out there, and just, you know, you got to see what values to you, man, and what really works for you in that sense, man. So yeah, yeah. Now the camera comparison, yeah, this was a very very immense one. Yeah, 27 minutes pretty much went through. Um, nice outdoor B-roll, obviously. Going through the camera specs. And then we started with the daytime selfie video, right? And yeah, this is the best video quality that we've seen in the Pixel. And in my personal opinion, man, the Pixels have the best video stabilization I've seen on any smartphone. Perfect. Slight exposure jitters, especially when you start running. If you look at the back around here, you know. But overall, the stabilization is fantastic. Really like it. Really like it. I think some of the best stabilization. But wish the video had 4K 60 on the selfie camera. If you want 60 frames a second, you pretty much have to drop down to 1080p for you to get 60 frames a second. You know, so, and just other little quirks. So I focus on video a decent amount, but then, you know, I do give a good enough summary in terms of the pictures when it comes to the landscape. And honestly, when it comes to the shadow details, like for example, we go here, one advantage that you get with Samsung is the fact that there is a dedicated macro autofocus that's built into the ultra, so you can really get close, as you can see. You know, outright zoom is on the S21 Ultra, but super res zoom is actually better at the shorter ranges than Samsung, if I'm going to be very honest with you. Selfies here, you can see that you get a wider field of view. You get much more accurate skin tones, especially for someone of my skin tone and my skin color. And the same here, man, when it comes to the portrait mode as well. You know, really, this leans ever so slightly on the reddish side, but this is still great. This is still great. Great edge detection, great blur effect. But yeah, Pixel, man, it bangs. It bangs. If you see it here, this is against a backlighting. And then, you know, same accurate. If you see this, yeah, you know, hey, if real tone seems to really be doing its job. Real tone seems to be really doing its job. And you can tell, you can see the dynamic range, accurate colors, good white balancing, nighttime photography, man, crazy astrophotography. So definitely, man, look, it's worth watching. Definitely get your popcorn, go watch that, man, go watch that. And if you see here, man, the dynamic range, it's crazy. If you see here, you can see the bench is clearly on the far left, not as clear on the Samsung, even though you can see it, but it's just the shadow details and the dynamic range preservation, foreground. Yeah, pixel for pictures, man, it bangs. And I'll be honest, when it came to video performance, it's a bit of a bloodbath. The Pixel against the iPhone, Pixel 6 versus the iPhone, in terms of videos, a bit of a bloodbath. Now, does that mean the Pixel 6 video is not great? No, the main cameras. I just wish the selfies were better for video. You know, it's just limited to 1080p 30. For the price, not a problem, not a deal breaker at all. I just wish at least there was 1440p, or at least they put the same new camera in there. But reason to get the Pro, right? You got the new wide angle 11.1 megapixel camera that has a wider field of view and shoots 4K video, whereas this is still using 8 megapixels. And obviously you don't have a dedicated zoom, so that's just something to consider. But it does have 7x super res zoom with digital, and it looks great in that sense. So again, the thing is very consistent. Zoom is going to be better on the Pixel. Both these cameras don't have macro mode. Yeah, Pixel all the way for that one. Too dark, way too dark. And even here, you see it. You see the difference in terms of the portrait mode. And then here you see the shadow details. You see it right here. You can see that, man. It's too dark. Right here, you can see it much more clearly. So yeah, man, put a lot of effort into this, and I will be doing a Pixel 6 versus Pixel 6 Pro camera comparison to see if if it's worth the upgrade if you're just considering the camera in that sense, man. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that for you all. I'll be doing that for you all. So watch out. We're going full throttle ahead. Week after, we're gonna slow down a bit. I'm gonna be away, and yeah, we did the fingerprint scanner one, and as you can see, pretty much showcased the ultrasonic second generation. And I'll be honest with you, man. Third time's the charm. Sam, like, them upgrading to the ultrasonic second generation was a good look. Was a good look for sure. Was a good look because, like I reminded people, man, the first generation ultrasonic on the Galaxy S10 series, the same first generation on the S20 series, they were not that great. Now the principle of them made a lot of sense. Okay, let's do top down. We're at 60% and is bang on midnight. So it is bang on midnight. Still charging, bang on midnight. So it's been about 40 minutes. Seems about right. Man, where are you gonna get this from? A live charging test on the Pixel 6 on the channel. Come on. Try my best for you all. And as you can see, people, I'm based in the UK, so I'm already in the next day. It's 1st of November. I'm in the next day already. So yeah, 61%. Feels a little bit warm, more on the rails, but on the back feels fine. More on the rails here on the left. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much in 40 minutes, 30 minutes, you're getting that. So I think the charging rate for both are the same. Yeah. There isn't a discrepancy there. Mm. So yeah, people, that's been my week with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. Um, Worth the difference, in my opinion? Yes. For me, it is. I'm just speaking for myself. The high resolution display, 120 hertz, extra zoom, slightly bigger battery, and the 12 gigs of RAM for long-term guaranteed performance. If you have an 18-watt charger from before, just use that one. If you need a charger, I guess this is the only one to really get, unless you've got a PPS-based charger already. Battery life has been great because of adaptive battery. I've done extensive camera comparisons, so you've seen it. So yeah, man. Just tested my Note 20 with the refresh rate, and it just doesn't show below 60 hertz when battery saver. I think it's a bug. I don't know if the Note 20, the normal Note 20, used an LTPO display, or if that was the S20 Note 20 Ultra. I and my friend kind of ran a benchmark playing games at same game for 40 minutes, and the battery drain was a little more on the iPhone 13 Pro. Okay, interesting. One thing I didn't stop to think is that, does the 12 gig RAM feel like it makes much difference? No. What the 12 gig RAM is there to is just to guarantee long-term use, right? You're not going to see a difference. The only reason why is because it's the same LPDDR5 RAM. It's the same RAM type in terms of the efficiency, the speed. But in terms of the quantity, 8 versus 12, you're not going to notice a difference now. Might notice a difference later on. Might, but not now. For those that don't know, have dedicated cameras, the fact that the Pixel 6 can take raw pictures with the new sensor means that you can choose between tensor pictures and manual mode, pro mode feature. Yeah, it shoots raw. Thanks. I saw video on the Pixel 5 Mini. Oh, thanks. You mean Damien's? Yeah. That really answers a question. If from Pixel 5 to Pixel 6 Pro if it's worth the upgrade. I say yes because it's a blip, and you know why I'm saying that. Barry Johnson agreed. Real tone is killing it. It absolutely is, and it's killing it more on the Pixel 6 Pro. I feel like it works better on the Pixel 6 Pro because of the newer sensor. It just seems to work better. What do you think of the battery life? Great battery life. I've had great battery life. Do you have a drone? You should attach your Pixel to. Nah. I'll leave that to Dobo. I'm not a drone user. I'm not a drone pilot. I've never flown a drone. Leave that to Dobo. Go to original Dobo's channel for that. That is him. Any screen protectors you can recommend for the Pixel 6 Pro? Nope, none. None. It's going to be Whitestone Dome once they've got them available. They're going to be the best for it. Whitestone Dome. What's your thoughts on the battery? A lot of people, no, battery's been fine. Said it. It is an Ultra. My apologies. Okay, interesting. Mm. People. That has been my week 1 review with the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. And again, I'm gonna take time. I've got more individual reviews to get out of the way. And once those individual reviews are done and I'm satisfied, then I'll do my definitive, as I'll call it. Then I'll do my definitive review. Right? Then I'll do my definitive review, and my definitive review will be individually for these phones. And I will put them out there and kind of call it a day and give it a little bit of break from Pixel because, man, I've been banging out Pixel content like crazy, more than I expected. But again, having such a great opportunity with Google and Team Pixel, I really appreciate it, man. They've really hooked it up. I really enjoyed the chip shop event as well. I've got a vlog for that. I'm gonna post on the channel, so watch out for it, man. Went there with the Bro Tech Jammer. Yeah, man. So let me know what you think. Pixel 6 Pro, cloudy white, and then Pixel 6 stormy black. And I say if you can get the lighter colors this year are the ones to get, in my personal opinion. The lighter colors are the ones to get, in my personal opinion. I think they really bring out the design identity of the pixels. They look nicer, they look cooler. Go for the lighter colors, man. Cloudy white, sort of seafoam. Sort of seafoam, cloudy white, what else? Kind of coral, and then the sunny one. So many weird names Google does. But that's the fun names are what makes them really stick. Let me see if I can do the magic eraser. I'm gonna take a picture. Take a picture. This is basically how you activate the magic eraser, right? You basically go to edit. Someone asked about this before. You go to tools, magic eraser. It's going to analyze it using Tensor's AI. Throw some suggestions out there, but no suggestions. So what we're going to do, for example, is Vaseline tub here. We're going to erase it. And there it is. Erase these clips. The clips are gone. Not perfect, but the potential is just ridiculous. So quick. Reset. Bang. Magic eraser. Right there. So yeah, people, Magic Eraser is kind of lit, man. Kind of lit. It is kind of lit. Woo. Last bits, and we're gonna close out, people. It is midnight. I've pretty much hit my time. Thank you for answering the questions. Thank you for firing the questions away. Thank you for staying. Thank you for all you great 100 people that were on the stream. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the direct support. Thank you for just allowing me to just do this, man. I really enjoy doing this for you all. We're going to keep upgrading. We're going to have even more camera angles so you can have more dynamic looks at these products live and direct. And again, shout out to the replay crew, man. Watch this back in 4K UHD for the best visual experience. And then take it all in, man. More Pixel content coming this week. Happy new month. Happy November. Yeah, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Great content, man. Thanks. I'll look up the next one. Yep, the cloudy white is more of a tone. Yeah. It is. It's been a fun one, people. It's been a really, really fun one. Enjoy this one. Thank you for another Tech and Chill show. Unplugged live demonstration and live review analysis for week 1 of review week for the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Watch out for more Pixel content amongst other things. And yeah, man, it's been a fun one. It's been a doozy. It's been a doozy. Pixel 6 Pro, which is my go-to. And yeah. Stormy Black. These are the ones, people. These are the ones. These are the ones. Man, this A7C's been clutch. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. So yeah, people, pretty much that's it for me. I'll be signing out. Catch you in the next one. Stay blessed and stay safe. Peace.